Hi friends, today we're going to talk about faces, drawing different expressions and things like that. If you did the people drawing video, you might want to do that one first. If you haven't done the people drawing video, then maybe go back and check that one out and then come back to this one. Okay, so our first faces that we made the other day, we sort of started off with just a simple U shape and sort of a cartoony, not real look. And you could actually stop right there to keep it really simple. And that's almost like a letter C in different positions for all three of these little shapes. And then you can take that a little further. Add a few more details, and I'm still just making that same shape, just in different ways. The tongue, the teeth. And you could still leave the face like this if the person's laughing, maybe their eyes are closed. Or you can go ahead and add the eyes in. Add eyebrows. Okay, and then now you've got a face that has a little bit more detail and expression. Okay, so if we want to maybe make a face that looks, how about angry? A lot of times it's all about the eyebrows, okay? So with just that's kind of a blank face, right? And if we take the eyes in, and you'll notice, let me grab a pencil. Should have done that already. So if I have the eyebrows slanting up, the person looks kind of worried, right? And then pointing them inward really changes the entire face, doesn't it? Okay, so how you have the eyebrows on your person can really change things. So, this could even be the same character. Okay, so let's try to make this person, let's see, really bummed out. How about they're crying? And let's see, we could even make tears. I mean, in cartoons, they usually show the tears like just kind of spraying off the person's face. And yeah. And sometimes you're just sort of playing around with the shapes as you figure things out. See, this person is now having a really bad day. Totally bummed. Now we're going to see all the teeth and the tongue. Laughing with the mouth wide open. Okay, so that's a few ways that you can sort of play with the expression, the emotion of the characters that you're drawing. And this is sort of how I would draw just about anybody. If I'm drawing a cartoony version of a person, especially if you are drawing kind of small. I'm not going to get into the actual shape of, you know, oh, her chin's a little more pointed than that. I'm just not going to get into all that when I'm doing something in this style. Okay, how about somebody that wears glasses? I would still just kind of, the nose is just sort of a hint of a nose. And when I was a kid, a lot of the glasses were like the wire frame, but nowadays they're all kind of these big chunky glasses. So you want to make sure that you really get them on there, that they're not super thin lines. And sometimes you can accidentally make somebody look angry when you're drawing their glasses, because these lines can sort of mimic those eyebrow lines. So that's something to be careful of. So when I have noticed that I've sort of made a person look a little stern because of the glasses, I will sort of offset it with eyebrows going the other way, just so we can see that, you know, this is a happy person. Sort of make a mouth sort of off to the side with just one cheek mark here. Teeth, tongue. You can even add if a person has braces, or, you know, if it's like a little kid and they've got that jack-o'-lantern look that kids have. Okay, let's say this kid, it's a little girl and she's got bangs. Okay. And if you're going to draw this character over and over again, the glasses are, you know, an added thing. It might take some time. That's okay. The biggest thing, I think, is just sort of deciding how you're going to draw them and trying to draw them the same in each picture, in each section, just so it's obvious that this is the same person. And we'll do sort of more of a straight on. Maybe this is the like school picture type. Straight on, big smile. And sort of color them in. And with things like hair, you might be able to make it look a little different. And if you were doing a comic type thing where you're going to draw the same person feeling different things and in different situations, you might want to draw them the same as much as possible. But, you know, maybe it's a girl who wears her hair differently, you know, on different days for different things. So you have to find a way to make it obvious that this is the same person. And make sure that you're not making things, you know, drastically different each time. Made her head quite a bit smaller here, but that happens. Very stern in this picture. This is more of just a pout. The mouth is closed. And you don't have to fill in the glasses like I'm doing. I guess just because I did it in the first one, I was doing it the whole way through. But you could save that for, you know, when you're actually coloring things in. She is really steamed up here. So, yeah. So, go ahead and practice. See if you can come up with different ways to show emotion on a face of a character that you're making, and maybe go through and make, you know, people that look different. I went with 2 here. They don't necessarily have to be a boy and a girl. Just try a person who has short hair and a person who has long hair, a person who has glasses, and see if you can show different emotion on those different characters. Keep practicing and be patient with yourself. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.